Reality check, man, from your device, you know it's your aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, peeps, tonight, without any further ado, Finance Minister of Jamaica, Nigel Clark, say he's seeking international help for forensic auditing. So I'm gonna play this clip and you can hear what the minister is saying, and then we will discuss it on the other side.
I will write to our international partners who have traditionally provided support to the Financial Investigations Division and other law enforcement agencies to specifically request the assistance of international forensic auditors to help unravel this 13-year fraud so we can bring to justice all perpetrators and all co-conspirators. The coverage of this fraud in every major media outlet across the globe is a source of great embarrassment to Jamaicans here and in the diaspora. I feel the full range of emotions: anger, disgust, hurt, and like many Jamaicans, I am deeply pained by these events. The SSL fraud has touched especially raw nerves. A nerve that represents the reservoir of distrust that has developed based on what many believe to be the historical Jamaican experience of one law for some and another law for others. These waters of distrust, suspicion, and cynicism are existential threats to our society. It will take time to drain the system of these, but we must begin now. There will be.
Yeah, man. So these are the finance minister words, He says, today I will write to our international counterparts who have traditionally provided support to the financial investigation division and other law enforcement agency to specifically request the assistance of international forensic auditing. International forensic auditing to help unravel the 13 years of fraud so we can bring to justice all perpetrators and all other conspirators. See, this is the part that tricky, This is the part that hurt them, And this is the part where you see them come out and attack right now. He says, the coverage of this fraud in every media outlet across the globe in a source of great embarrassment to Jamaica here and in the diaspora. I feel full range of emotion. The finance minister is talking, anger, disgust, hurt. And like many Jamaicans, I am deep pained by the events the SSL fraud has touched a raw nerve. The SSL fraud has touched a raw nerve, according to the finance minister, Nigel Clark. But Jamaica, let's not be fooled. And we all need to start ask some questions. Let's not be fooled. And we need to start ask some questions. Right? In 2017, there was a report from the FSC, right, to the finance minister then, Adli Shah, about widespread fraud that was taking place in SSL. So Mr. Shah did not act on behalf of the Jamaican people. You understand? Let's put that out there. Mr. Shah did not act on behalf of the Jamaican citizen. He was acting on his own behalf, me, myself, and I. Because if he did do so, Mr. Shah would have withdrawn that license from SSL. And SSL would not able to scam the Jamaican people again. He did not do that. But we know that Mr. Shah, they are also incompetent. This is my problem. Nigel Clark is a well-educated man, brilliant in his field, both in the public and private sector. So when Andrew Holness demote Adli Shah and promote Nigel Clark, one would think, seeing the credibility that Nigel Clark carries, Nigel Clark would come into this role, dot every I and cross every T, move every rock, and set his slate clean. Right? We also need to take this into consideration, that it wasn't an election where the JLP lost and the PMP won, and now the PMP is coming to office, so the JLP they try to clean up for the PMP now come they come see nothing. It was a demotion. Adli Shah demoted, Nigel Clark promoted. So therefore, all the documents would have been there in that office, because this is not like a party shop when you're going to take everything and go burn them up or dump them. No, notes and so forth are there for Mr. Clark to use as his foundation to get the ball rolling. So Mr. Clark would use those notes that is in the office to know what is priority from what is not. So he would know what I can speed up and what I can lag back on a little. You understand? He would know all of those things, because the note that leave behind would provide him and his team with that information. But now you have to ask if Mr. Clark and his team do their due diligence on behalf of the Jamaican people. Because knowing that the FSC filed a report and there was nothing done, seen by Adli Shah, now that the new finance minister come on board, he would go over those notes and he would see that there was a report that was filed from the FSC, and then he could bring that to the attention of the Prime Minister. So what that is telling you, if that did not done, Nigel Godeso go do the same thing what Adli Shah do. Neglect the Jamaican people and go there and work on behalf of SSL. Because if he did go there and do his due diligence, then he would have seen that there was a report that was filed from the FSC, and he need to bring this to the Prime Minister attention ASAP. They do not know that, because remember, that he is the head, of the finance, You understand? His responsibility, was to protect the citizen of Jamaican money, and Nigel Clark and the Prime Minister of Jamaica, they failed to do so. That's all they were there to do, protect the people of Jamaica money. And the finance minister go there, and it was the opposite. Now you are talking about 13 years of fraud. I want the Jamaica people to to take notes. Out of the past 17 years of governance, the Jamaica Labour Party has been in governance for 13 years. The People's National Party only in there for 4 years. So if there is fraud taking place that you want to go back to 13 years, it's going to show that you guys are there for 13 years. The People's National Party is only there for what? For 4 years. So you come now as the new finance minister and you make everything slide. And now, out of this outbreak, then you're going to come now and tell the Jamaican people that there is 13 years of fraud. So all this time, Nigel, when you in there and go through all of them paperworks there and them notes what they there, you never aware of that. To bring that to the attention of the Jamaican people, that there is fraud for the past 13 years and we need to address this now. Now I see you come on today and you're gonna say Adli Shah say him not aware of that. Him never get a report from the SSC. So if you are go there and you're gonna seek international help, and the man who went in there as the former finance minister go say him never get no report. What the Jamaican people need as well to ask Nigel Clark for, we are, since you're gonna clean the slate, we need the auditors to also audit Christopher Tufton for the 400 million COVID money that them can't give account for. We also need the forensic auditor to also audit Royal Reed for the almost $1 billion that missing under his administration. We also need the forensic auditor to also audit Petrojam, the Petrojam scandal. Because you say you're cleaning slate and you're not leaving anything unturned. So let us make an example out of these people. Every fraud a fraud. Whether you thief the money from SSL, right? Stocks and Security Limited of Jamaica, or you thief it from the taxpayers of Jamaica. It's all the same. Bring everything under the one umbrella and let the forensic audit deal with it and make the chips fall where it may. But I want to tell the people, the main problem, is not all about the money what thief in Jamaica. You know what paying him? The coverage of this fraud in every international media outlet across the globe. The man say anger him, in disgust, in hurt. It pain him. Brother, when Adli Shah get demoted and the Prime Minister promote your brother, a man with all the experience who work for the private and the public sector, a man with the knowledge that you have, you should never go in this position and make such a blunder. You should never make this upon your resume, boss. You should never make this on your resume. You fail to protect the people of Jamaica money, Nigel Clark. Andrew Holness, you fail to protect the people of Jamaica money. You fail to protect the people of Jamaica money. You understand? You fail to protect the people of Jamaica money. So every time McFarlane from the FSC has resigned, we also would like the resignation of Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness. Because if you go and make Everton, McFarlane resign, There is no way Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness are supposed to resign because we feel to protect the citizen of Jamaica money. Feel big man, big time. So when you go up on TV now and you go seek international help and all of that, it's just a sham man. Them not do nothing man. Nigel Clark get the opportunity to shut down SSL, take away their license, run them out because they all know that they were fraud. You know the reason why they did not do that? The SSL also held fundraiser for the Jamaica Labour Party to finance their political campaign in their two past general election. Big donors to the JLP. And that's the reason why they didn't act on them. They didn't put the Jamaica people interest at all because they don't care about the Jamaican people. These are their friends. These are their cronies. This is where these people make their money. In corruption. Right? They fail the Jamaica people miserable again. They don't have no care, no resource for you guys. Right? Evidence is there in the public. If you guys care for the Jamaican people, as you said, when the FSC file a report about widespread fraud and SSL, Stock and Security Limited of Jamaica, why you guys never go in and suspend their license? Why you guys never bring them to a disciplinary panel? Why you guys never do that? You guys put your interests in front of the Jamaican people. You guys line your pocket over the Jamaican people and give SSL the benefit of the doubt and tell them, so run with it. Do anything that you guys want to do with the Jamaican people. And that's the reason why they fraud and scam the Jamaican people once again. Nigel Clark, Andrew Holness need to step down, need to resign. Nigel, you have one duty, and it's to protect the citizen of Jamaica money. And you fail to do so. Miserable. Prime Minister wasn't there for the people. It take him over a week to come and brief the country. And when he come with a bag of garbage. Make any sense? So why he's there serving the people of Jamaica? You guys fail the people. And you need to go. Everton McFarlane from the FSC has resigned. The people of Jamaica need the recognition of Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness. Until then, stay tuned. Aromatic, realistic TV. You know, look good. You know, turn good. Something not right.